With all that we hear in the news lately, I think it is pretty easy to come to the conclusion that a recession is upon us. And if so, how are we going to protect our families from its negative effects? Hi, I'm Elisabetta Sheehan with Weicker Realtors, the End Use Group. I specialize in helping savvy sellers who want to sell smart and for top dollar, as well as helping out-of-staters who want to relocate to the Middle Tennessee area. With inflation rising, you're likely feeling it impact your day-to-day life as prices go up for gas, groceries, and much more. Those climbing consumer costs can put a pinch on your wallet and make you re-evaluate any big purchases you have planned to ensure they're still worthwhile. If you've been thinking about purchasing a home this year, you're probably wondering if you should continue down that path or if it makes more sense to wait. And while the answer depends on your specific situation, homeownership can help you combat the rising costs that come with inflation. During a period of high inflation, prices rise across the board. That's true for things like food, entertainment, and other goods and services, and even housing. Both rental prices and home prices are on the rise. So as a buyer, how can you protect yourself from increasing costs? The answer lies in homeownership. Buying a home allows you to stabilize what is typically your biggest monthly expense, your housing cost. When you have a fixed rate mortgage on your home, you lock in your monthly payment for the duration of your loan, often 15 to 30 years. So even if other prices increase, your housing payment will be a reliable amount that can help keep your budget in check. If you rent, you don't have the same benefit and you won't be protected from rising housing costs. While it's true rising home prices and higher mortgage rates mean that buying a house today costs more than it did even a few months ago, unfortunately, you still have an opportunity to set yourself up for a long-term win. That's because in inflationary times, you want to be invested in an asset that outperforms inflation and typically holds or grows in value. Take a look at this graph to see how the average home price appreciation outperformed the average inflation rate in most decades, going all the way back to the 70s, making homeownership a historically strong hedge against inflation. So what does that mean for you? It means that once you buy a house, any home price appreciation that does occur will grow your equity and your net worth. And since homes are typically assets that grow in value, you have peace of mind that history shows your investment is a strong one. If you've been thinking about buying a home this year, it makes sense to act soon, even with inflation rising. That way, you can stabilize your monthly housing costs and invest in an asset that historically outperforms inflation. If you're ready to get started, do not hesitate to get in touch with me. I'm always happy to help, and I'm glad to answer all of your questions. And this brings me to the end of this video. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the bell button down below to get notified every time I release new video content. Again, I'm Elisabetta Sheehan with Weicker Realtors, the End Use Group. Thanks for spending some time with me today. I'll see you next time.